Hi, welcome to Cooking with the Griff. Today I'm making a wonderful, delicious pasta dish which is entitled Sardinian Lamb. So what I've been doing so far, in here I started with one onion for 5 minutes on low heat, just cooking it, 5 minutes on low heat. I then added 600 grams worth of lamb, which I cut into chunks. And this is now cooking in the pan here. It's been cooking for about 8 minutes or so. It's starting to get a nice colour. So now is the moment where we have our wine, white wine, as we can see. And we add 100 mils of white wine. Definitely 100. Here we go with the vino. Alright, why do we do that? I'm not sure. The recipe says to add in 100 mils of wine, so I'm following the recipe, which I actually got from Antonio Carluccio, the wonderful Italian chef. So if you look in here, now we've got this wine in there with the onion and the lamb, and all we're going to do here is leave that for about 2 minutes, just to let that evaporate and to bubble quite a bit. And yes, it's evaporating. Once we do that, we'll add in these 2 tomatoes and the next bit after that. So far so good. I have a smell. Very nice. Yep, loving it. So far so good. Alright, now what's the time? Got to keep an eye on the time. Alright. 7:56, so 2 minutes time. Just going to wait around till then you know, and drink some. I had a beer before, but the beer's gone. Oh, there it is over there. Cheers. How long's that been? That's been 30 seconds. The funny thing is with this dish, it actually takes about 2 hours, but I have to say, it's definitely going to be one of my favourite styles of cooking. It's very simple. It's all it is just onion, the lamb, wine, and tomatoes, a bit of rosemary. That's it for 2 hours. And at the end, of course, we put in the pasta. I've chosen penne rigate today, which you might like to do. It works better with things like penne, or you can do rigatoni. I wouldn't do it with spaghetti. You need a pasta shape like this if you're going to be doing that. So let's have a look at our pot again, and as you can see, it's bubbling there. That's what you want. You want to see that wine bubbling intensely. The alcohol is evaporating. It's getting into the meat. The flavours in there. That's what you want. Want that nice bit of bubble. So you're going to have it on a reasonable heat, not smoking hot, but a sort of decent, medium, sort of high heat, good heat. Okay, 7:58, so I'm going to turn that down. Now's the moment where we add in the tomatoes. This is always my favourite bit. It's almost like, there's a certain feeling when I add the tomatoes. This is the best bit. I've got mutti tomatoes here, which are #1, as they say. So, open that. Add that in. This dish requires 2 tins of tomatoes. So there's 600 grams worth of lamb, and you've got 800 grams worth of tin tomatoes. In that goes in there. Good shaking. We mix that through with our spatula. Can you see into the pot? I know I'm very handsome, but the pot is what we should be focusing on. So mixing it through, letting the tomato get through everything, as we can see in there.
It's quite dark. I can't see that.
Over here you can see that a bit better. Just moving that through. So far, this is us in the beginning. So this is the beginning. You want that. And all that's left to do now is add some salt and pepper. I will do over here. Quite generous with your salt and pepper. Let's not be afraid of flavour. In with your salt. Good amount of salt, and of course the salt's best friend, pepper, which you also need. Generous pepper. Mix that through. Alright. Now, we're going to do two things. First of all, you just need a little bit of rosemary, not too much. So, what I like to do, just get one of these, like that, throw it in. Don't chop it up. This is rustic cooking. One of those, in it goes. That rhymes, by the way. Spare of the moment. That's my favourite way to put herbs in, because it's going to cook for about 2 hours, so it's eventually going to fuse through everything. The other thing I didn't do is I didn't cut the onions too fine, because again they're going to cook for 2 hours. So if you cut them too fine, they kind of just disappear. So we're going to move this to a small hole over here. And put it on very, very low gas with the lid on. Just leave it here. Just making sure it's clean, and it is. Good news. Alright, on with the lid. That's it. Onion, meat, wine, tomatoes, rosemary, salt and pepper. That's it. And now we're going to leave that for 2 hours with the lid on. You're going to come back every 15-20 minutes, give it a bit of a stir, and just leave it there, gently bubbling away. And at the end of that, you'll see that it's absolutely worth it. So we'll do this. Next, I'll make my asparagus coming up. Asparagus with butter and parmesan. Stay tuned.